I'm gonna videotape it and see how it goes, because I want to hear what they have to say. Just kind of wanted to give an example of the bullshit that I have to deal with way too often. Her dad, the head psychiatrist of the hospital, and then her social worker, the same one that never put in the referral to the state hospital, that one. I'm going to try to make a long story short here, and it's hard to shorten these stories sometimes. So basically what the doctor told us is that the referral was made in the emergency department, and by the time she came up to the regular unit, he kept trying to say they had to make her voluntary because she was taking her medication and she agreed to stay, and I don't know. He kept trying to say that they cannot make a referral to the psychiatric hospital, the state hospital, if she's voluntary. And I said she wasn't voluntary for like 2 days that she was there. The referral should have been made the minute she got there. I think he kind of acknowledged that. I mean, basically what it boils down to is the social worker messed up because she thought the emergency room referral was still, she didn't know. They never said this, but what I'm gathering is I don't think she knew how it worked. I have a feeling she's probably new, and so she thought that emergency room referral stuck. But what she didn't realize is that the minute my daughter moved from the emergency room to the regular unit, that referral was null and void. The problem is with the state psychiatric hospital. Several years ago, like I don't know, 20 something years ago maybe, there was a lawsuit against the state hospital here in Maine because people were being treated poorly. And this lawsuit went on for years, like 20 years. And basically now it went from one extreme to the patients not having many rights and they were getting abused, to this opposite extreme now. So now we're on the opposite end of the spectrum where patients have too many rights, so many rights that they don't get the treatment they need. So basically they're only taking clients that are already in the hospital for months, and honestly then it's, by the time they are like, okay, we'll accept this referral, it sounds like you have to wait another few months to get in. So 9 times out of 10 these people are out of the hospital because the waiting period is so long to get into this place. I'm like, Jesus, I'm not trying to get my kid into Harvard here, like what the hell. So basically this state sucks when it comes to trying to get your kid the help they need. And I always thought Maine was a little better than some other places, but apparently not. So, I'm just annoyed with the whole system. So now I've just got a whole other fight on my hands, which means fighting the state system. And I don't know how to do that. And so yeah, the doctor said he came from Georgia, and he was like, it's awful. He says, he's been there, I think he said 3 years, or father thinks he said 2, but I heard he'd been there 3 years and he's only seen one person through that whole hospital system get to the state facility because it's so hard to get in there because of their strict guidelines. And then by the time you do get, like I said, by the time a court orders it, you wait another few months, and by that time the person has been medicated and doing, back to closer to baseline, to the point where they can't get in anyway. So it's one of it's a system that's so broken, you can't get the person the help they need because they've got too many rights, basically. They have to want to get the help, and they have to want to go in and get the help they need. And it sounds to me like, I mean, I'm sorry, most people that struggle with mental illness or addiction or both, which is mostly both, they don't want to get the help. They need to be forced to get the help. So I have a feeling that the population must be mostly people that have gone to jail, that are legally not fit, and they are court ordered to go there. And I'm guessing that's what the facility's holding, because all these other people that have rights aren't getting in. So they're not able to get the help they need. And I don't know if I'm explaining this right, because I find it confusing. I hope this makes sense. So now the whole thing is I got to find somebody from that state psychiatric hospital to contact and find out what the hell, what do I need to get my kid the treatment that she needs, that she really needs. She has a shot in life if she could get the help she needs. And that's what's so damn frustrating. Either that, or maybe it's time to move to another state. And we wanted to move to Florida. I don't even know if that's much better. At this point, I'm thinking find a freaking state that actually helps people that have mental illness, because this is ridiculous, and I'm losing steam, and I'm feeling defeated, and I'm feeling depleted, and I have to keep going into work, and my mind is not in it, because I just want to help my kid. But it feels like a constant battle, and it feels like a constantly being shoved out of the, I don't know. I'm just tired and not feeling a whole lot of hope. And I noticed that my mood's been not great. I think some of it might be when I talked about the medication change, and they won't, here we go with insurance again, you know, another bane of my existence. But my insurance doesn't want to pay for the medication that I really need. They want to pay for the no-name brand of it. So I can't be on the medication that works. I have to be on this cheaper medication. And I've tried this before. It didn't work. And I feel like, I don't know. I don't know if it's the medication, or I don't know if it's just because I've been battling for so long. And maybe the winter weather, but holy God, I'm feeling really defeated here. But it doesn't mean I'm gonna give up. I can't. So I've got to keep trying. But anyway, my daughter's gonna be released probably this week, because she is doing better. And basically, I mean, this is the sad reality. It's like, basically the best thing that can happen is that she goes out, self-medicates to the point of really, really bad psychosis, so that psychosis lasts months, and that's the only chance or hope we have to get her into this damn facility. So yeah, that means I get to go through this process all over again of her in dangerous situations. Hope she gets to the hospital before something really bad happens, and then hope she gets into the damn state facility. I mean, honest to God, this is stupid. But all right, I gotta run in. It's 8 o'clock.